join the live stream, let me know where you're streaming from. You know, across Africa, Nigeria, those of you in US, for those of you in UK, I say, thank you very much for joining. As you join the live stream, let me know where you're streaming from. Let me know where you're streaming from. Àkọ́rọ́ àbọ̀yé ilé lóko lẹ́nu ìlàbọ̀rí ìṣẹ̀làbọ̀rò grand rising to everyone that is joining. Thank you. Let me know where you're streaming from as you join. Rising to everybody. Let me know where you're streaming from as you join. Let me know where you're streaming from as you join. You're streaming from New York. Thank you very much for joining us today. Grand rising to everyone. And this is another episode of A Share for today. And remember what our hashtag is. My blessing is here now. A share it is done. I want to see you type it in the comment section. My blessing is here now. A share it is done. This is another morning. Ojúmọ́ tó mọ́ wa lẹ́yìn, ó ti mọ́ wa síre, ó ti mọ́ wa sówó, ó ti mọ́ wa sọ́lá, ó ti mọ́ wa sí ọlà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And this morning again, the Odu will be directing us to another part of where to find our blessing. Remember that I said everything that you need in life, Olodumare has already placed it in this earth, ready for us to possess it. We are not asking, wishing, praying, hoping for anything. We do not have to do spiritual gymnastics. I bind, I scatter, I catapult, I twist. No, we don't have to beg. God, please just give me. If you give me, I will do this. As though it's a transactional relationship. No. Everything we needed in life, everything that we need for life, Olodumare has already placed it here. He has already put it here. And then the Odu was given to us to direct us to where to find it. Yesterday, the Odrifa Ejiobe, one of the essay, directed us to where we are going to find joy, how to get the joy that Olodumare has put here. And the Odrifa directed us to salt, Iyo ló ní kí n láyọ̀. The Odrifa directed us and gave us the connection between salt and joy. The way a chef cooks, and the food is totally bland and totally tasteless and bland and completely worthless. Nobody can manage to eat something that doesn't have salt. You can't cook vegetables or your rice, whatever delicacy that requires salt to taste. Once there's no salt there, it's trash. Odrifa led us to the Odu that was made for Orunmila himself, the relationship between salt and Ayo. And we learned the spiritual ritual yesterday. If you missed the video yesterday and you missed the teaching that I gave on the spiritual exercise of how to use salt to manifest joy, to bring your joy, if you missed it, just make sure that you check my YouTube channel, Yanifa Ewa TV, for a replay. That was what we did yesterday. Please, those of you that are on the live streaming, keep tapping on your screen, keep tapping, keep sharing so that we can get this live streaming viral. Today is another day. Ojúmọ́ ti mọ́ wa lẹ́yìn báyìí, and today we have come to the Odrifa again, asking for the guidance for today. My blessing is here now. Ashe, it is done. Where would I find that blessing? Whatever it is that you need, your Iwure could be anything. Whatever Iwure means to you at this time, we are going to learn how to make that Iwure for now. Please keep tapping on your screen and let's get the live streaming to as many people as we can. So for us to get our Odu, we are going to make a divination, and we made a divination this morning. This is the Iwure, um, the powder that carries the memory and the information of the Odu. All right, so today the Odu is directing us to another essay of Ejiobe. Wow. We started with Ejiobe yesterday, and the Odu is directing us to another essay of Ejiobe. Now, essay are the verses, and Ejiobe is one of the books of the Odu Ifa, okay, one of the chapters, so to speak. The essays are the verses. Now, today's essay is Ejiobe again. So we're going to make the mark of it here, 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 and here. This is Odu Ifa Ejiobe. We are going to dive into another essay. But remember, I said before we start, now for those of you that was not here yesterday, let me give you a quick recap. In Yoruba tradition and mostly across Africa, when you start your day, you do not start your day with other activities. You start your day connecting with your Ori, connecting with your spirit, connecting with the divine, and using your own mouth to speak out what your day is going to be like. Is that okay? And we call that Iwure. Iwure means to dig up blessings, to wuore, to dig up goodness. Whatever that blessing means to you at the time, you are digging it up. With your mouth, you speak it out with your mouth. And you are guided by the Odu, guided by the precedents that already exist in this earth. You are not asking for anything that is strange or anything that is out of this world. And whatever you are going through, whatever you need, somebody has already gone through it and lived it, and the Odu Ifa has already recorded it. So you will find what will direct you into your own, and that is what we are doing. So we start each morning by making Iba. Iba is to pay homage. Iba is to acknowledge the powers that be. Iba is to acknowledge the spiritual forces that controls this earth, irrespective of whether we see them or not. So we are going ahead to make our Iba. Àṣèbà kọ́dá, àṣèbà ìṣẹ̀dá, àṣèbà Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé, àṣèbà àtiwáyé ọjọ́, àṣèbà àtiwọ̀ oòrùn. Now, for those of you that are English speaking, what I just did now was to pay homage to Olódùmarè. Akọ́dá ayé is the one that created the earth. Àṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run is the one that created the heavens. Àṣèbà àtiwáyé ọjọ́, we are paying homage to the one that makes each new day to break. Àṣèbà àtiwọ̀ oòrùn, we are paying homage to the one that makes the sun to set. That is our Iba. Now, if you have not learned how to pray the right way in Ifa and Isheshe, please subscribe on the membership button. If you are on TikTok, once this video is done, you will see subscribe on the bio. Click on the link to subscribe. You will see the program Praying the Right Way in Ifa and Isheshe. That is one part that a lot of people are still missing. You have come over to African spirituality, you don't know how to pray. If you are on YouTube, just click on the membership link. It will take you there. Subscribe and learn. Àṣèbà kọ́dá, àṣèbà ṣẹ̀dá, àṣèbà tíwáyé ọjọ́, àṣèbà tíwọ̀ oòrùn, Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé, àṣèbà aníkíbà wa ṣẹ, àṣèbà jagunmalè, olúwo òde ọ̀run, àṣèbà olúbíkin, àṣèbà ọ̀sanyìnbíkin, àṣèbà ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọ̀pàkẹ́ àlàkẹ́, ẹ̀yin alágogo idẹ, ẹ̀yin àtẹ̀dọ̀jòrò òró, àṣèbà yín o, aníkíbà wa ṣẹ, àṣèbà ẹ̀yin ìyá mi olókìkí òru, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi òṣòro mọ̀nìgà, ẹ̀yin ọlọ́mọ kan tí ń fún gba ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan tí ń bẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ní ìjà, ẹ̀yin tí Elédùmarè gbélé ayé lọ́wọ́, àṣèbà yín o, aníkíbà ṣẹ, àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà tó di ìlú káàárọ̀ òjíire mú, àṣèbà aládékojú, ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ́, aṣọre yèyé o, omi o, ọ̀tà o, ẹ̀rí o, àgbá o, oyè yèyé ọ̀ṣun o, àṣebà aládé kojú ìyá mi alágbolódò òwáyanrìn wáyanrìn bí ẹni wá owó tí ó wá ọlá tó wá ajé ògúngúlùsọ onísọ òbòjì àṣebà ògúnlákayé ọ̀ṣì ìmọ̀lẹ̀ olómi nílé fẹ̀jẹ̀ òláṣọ nílé fi mọ̀kímọ̀ bóra àṣebà àṣebà kábíyèsí ṣàngó ṣọ̀gbọ́n arábáńbí ọkọ ọya lógun lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àṣebà àníkíbà wá ṣe ọ gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà láti ní òkèdókè láì yọ ẹnìkan sílẹ̀ láṣebà àníkíbà wá ṣe àṣebà orí àṣebà ẹlẹ́dàá àṣebà gbogbo àwọn olúwo gbogbo babaláwo gbogbo ìyá nífà gbogbo bàbá lórìṣà gbogbo ìyá lórìṣà àṣe ogbó atọyín o àníkíbà wá ṣe bá a ṣe tún fẹ́ wọnú odù ifá ẹsẹ̀ míì lénìí láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ nínú ifá a béèrè fún ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye láṣẹ Èdùmàrè kíbà wá ṣe o bá ṣe. So we just paid homage and we are ready to dive into the day. Please continue to tap on your screen so that we can get as many of our viewers to join us. Today we are diving into Odrifa Ejiobe, another essay. The essay for yesterday said Ayoyogu, Ayoyogu, Ayoyogu Mogumo. Adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà. Bàbá ń lọ rèé bá wọn mú yọ̀yọ̀ra, ẹbọ láwo ní kó mú ṣe. Àwa tá a bá wọn mú yọ̀yọ̀ra, ọ̀rọ̀ ayọ̀ ló bá wa, ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀bànújẹ́ kan kì í bá yọ̀. That Odu for yesterday was talking about salt. A divination was made for Ọ̀rúnmìlà if he was going to find joy in that journey that he was making. And Ọ̀rúnmìlà was told what to do with the salt, and we learned that practice yesterday. Today, we are diving into another essay in Ejiobe, and this essay talks about our Ori, and I need you to pay attention. This is where a lot of people miss it. And they say, oh, I'm going through life, I don't understand, I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm more than this. You go to different places, people are telling you, you have a great destiny. People that don't know you are telling you, I see money all over you. You are supposed to be a big person. People are envying you, even in a state that you have nothing. You have nothing at all, yet you are surrounded by so much envy. What exactly are people envying? They can see you. People that have spiritual eyes can see. They see your Ori, they see your destiny, they see the success you are made with, but you yourself cannot see it. And this is where a lot of people miss it. So you want to pay attention now. From now to the end, it's just 1 hour. The essay says that Oni Orishawo titi origbade, ọrùn sáwó títí ọrùn gbé ìgbára ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Ìbàdí nìkan ló sáwó tó gba másáàjì aṣọ ọba tí ń tanná ran-ìran. Adífá fún orí ní róni, àbùfọ́ba ní róni, wọ́n ń bẹ lóko àsìgbà, ẹbọ láwo ní kó mú ṣe. Orí ní róni nìkan ní ń bẹ lẹ́yìn tí ń sáwó. Lọ́ba ń pé orí ní róni, ọba kan ò lè dá ní ró. For those of you that are non-Yoruba speaking audience, it says orí ní róni is the person that was doing the divination. He says Ori ṣawo títí orí gbadé. Ori did his awo, did everything that was spiritually required of it till he got the crown, till it was crowned. Ọrùn ṣawo títí ọrùn gbèjìgbára ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. The neck also did its awo until he got the necklace, the royal necklace. He says Ìbàdí nìkan ló ṣawo títí tó gba másáàjì aṣọ ọba tí ń tanná ran-ìran. The waist also did his own divination and he did his own awo till he got the beautiful luxury glowing wrapper of the king. Now, 3 of them, Ori, Ọrùn, and Ìbàdí, they were Odrifa yẹn sọ fún wa pé wọ́n wà ní oko àsìngbà. They were slaves, they were servants, they were working in slavery, they existed in slavery. They had been captured as slaves. And they went to their Oluwo, to the Babalawo. How do we get out of this slavery? Because this is not where we belong. We know within ourselves that we are more than this. Thank you so much for that gift. Keep tapping on your screen, please. Keep liking, keep sharing. They knew that they were more than that. And when they went to do their awo, they went to do their divination, the Babalawo told them that they should do certain ebo, gave them instructions on what to do. But he says, Orinironi Nikan, or Orinironi was the only one that stayed and continued to do what was required of it. And he got the crown. Yes, the neck got a necklace, the waist got a wrapper, but Ori was the only one that got the crown. And which is why we say till today that Ori Nikan, it is only your head that can crown you. If your head does not crown you, if your Ori does not have the crown, there is no Oba, no king, irrespective of who he is and what his title is. No king can install you a king, can put a crown on your head if your Ori has not received the crown. Let me repeat it again in Yoruba. It says, Ori ṣawo títí orí gbadé, ọrùn ṣawo títí ọrùn gbèjìgbara ìlẹ̀kẹ̀, ìbàdí nìkan ló ṣawo tó gba másáàjì aṣọ ọba tí ń tanná rọinrọin. Adífá fún orí ní róni, àbùfọ́ba ní róni, wọ́n ń bẹ lóko àsìngbà, ẹbọ làwọn ní kó mú ṣe. Orí ní róni nìkan ní ń bẹ lẹ́yìn tí ń sáwó. Lọ́ba ń pé orí ní róni, ọba kan ò lè dáni ró. Orí ní róni, ọba kan ò lè dáni ró. It is your Ori that will crown you. There is no king that can crown you. Now, where does that bring us to? That essay tells us that if you don't align with your Ori and your Ori gives you the success, not even a king on this earth can give you the success. Straight and true. So the first step of succeeding in this earth, according to Odrifa Ejiobe, is through your Ori. You must first settle that success with your Ori. And your Ori already picked that success in Orun before you came to the earth. Now, some people might even be asking, what is Ori? Remember I told you yesterday that Yoruba is a descriptive language. Yoruba is not after just finding words to use. English has attempted to define or to explain the word Ori in so many ways. Some people will say it's your spirit guide, your inner self, your real self, the Holy Spirit, your inner man, so many different definitions. But let's describe it the way Yoruba describes it. It says Ori abi Eleda. Another name for your Ori is Eleda. Now, what is Eleda? To da nkan is to create something. Eleda is the one that creates or the one that created. Somebody is probably wondering, but Olodumare is the creator of heaven and earth. Why is another Ori a creator? Or is my Ori Olodumare? No. Olodumare created all that you can imagine. Everything that comprises this universe, both seen and unseen, physical or spiritual. But then, each and every one of us, we are a separate kind of creation. And our Ori is the one that created our own destiny separately. You see, every other thing you look at in creation is general. The sun, the moon, and the stars are general creations of Olodumare for people generally. But your Ori created your own destiny, your own life separately, specially, uniquely, individually, just you. For those of you that have been following me, you will have heard me share this story 1,000,001 times. Nígbà tá à ń tì kọ́lé ọ̀run bọ̀ wá sítáyé, ayálé àjàlá, ìyẹn àjàlá mọrímọrí, níbi tá a ti yan orí, tá a ti yan ìpín, tá a ti yan ẹlẹ́dàá. Ìgbà tá a délé ayé, màjèsín ló bí wa, àrùn tí ìpín tá a yàn làwa ń tọ́lé ayé káàkiri. Akànlé onífá, wọ́n ní ẹnìkan wà ń bẹ̀ ńjọ́ tá a yan orí, Ta ló wà ń bẹ̀? Wọ́n ní Fani, òun ló ṣẹlẹ́rìí ìpín tá a yàn. Translated to English. When we were coming from Ọ̀run to this earth, we stopped by the house of one Orisha called Ajala. Ajala Mori Mori. Ajala is the one that creates the Ori, that molds it. We go there and we pick. This is my Ori, and then we come to this earth to live according to that Ori, that Ipin that we have picked. Created specially, everybody picks one. You have picked your own, you have come into this earth. Your Ori has designed it. This is who you are going to get married to. This is the kind of career you are going to build. Are you going to be a business person? Are you going to have children? Are you going to be married? What course are you going to study? Where are you going to live? What sicknesses are bound to inflict you in this earth? What challenges are you supposed to have? What are your strengths and your weaknesses? Your Ori has molded everything from day one to day, whatever it is that you are supposed to live this life. But when we came into this world and we were born as infants with little or no memory of what that Ori is and what it created for us. Now, people that are spiritually conscious and spiritually intelligent, they can see it through you. And that's why they look at you and they say, you are supposed to be successful. You are destined to be great. Some of you have even gone to places where there are higher spiritual authorities. And they look at you and they bend down like this. Yawa, Babawa. And you are wondering, this wealthy, successful spiritual man, why is he bowing down to me? Why is he according me this much respect? And he doesn't do that to just anybody. He can see you. He perceives the Ori that you pick. But you yourself, you don't know it. You are like somebody that walks into a bank. You are holding a check in your hand and you are just flipping the check like this. You are drinking soda and you are spilling it on the check. And everybody that passes by that check sees signed check, sees written on the check $100 million. And everybody is looking at you like, respect, sir. Maximum respect. And you are wondering, this is just paper. Why are they looking at me like this? Because you don't know the value of what you carry, because you have not gotten anybody to interpret to you what is written on that check. Ifa tells us today in this essay of Ejiogbe, he says, Ori nìkan, òun ló lè ro ni, ọba kan ò lè dání ró. Your Ori is the only one that can crown you. Your Ori is the only one that can give you success. So instead of you going from one mountain to another, going to kneel down in front of one pastor and one reverend to pray for you, to activate, it is you. It's a personal thing. You have to settle it in yourself first, with you and your Ori first, before you can step out and manifest anything. And this is one of the very important essays in the Odu that talks about our Ori. The moment you miss it at the point of your Ori, you are just living life based on what somebody else thinks or based on what you feel per time. Some of you are on this journey of life. I always want to liken it to, you stand at a bus stop, you don't know where you are going to. You stand at a train stop, and then somebody says, oh, can I give you a lift? Where are you going? You tell the person anywhere you are going. And they look at you like, where are you going? It doesn't matter. Anywhere, I will follow you. Somebody picks you and they drop you off anywhere. You go from train station A, they drop you off at B. You are there again. You are just doing everything people are doing there. You see people dancing, you join them to dance. You see people singing, you see people selling food, you join them. And then another car comes to stop in front of you again. Oh, fine girl, handsome guy, can I give you a lift? Oh, yes. Where are you going? Anywhere. They take you again to anywhere. Then you are wondering why you are going from place to place. I just stopped at that train station. Everybody there was making money from singing. I didn't make money. I followed them to another train station. You are not going the direction you are supposed to go. You are not. And until you begin to do that for yourself, you are just going to be walking around this life aimlessly. You can blame your parents all you want. You can blame the society. You can blame the spiritualist, you can blame the pastor. Some of you have gone through church and months, you have blamed every pastor. Oh, they are this, oh, they are that. You have come to Isheshe, you started to blame the Babalawo. Ah, that Baba is not strong enough. There is nobody that needs extra strength to take care of you. You are the one that needs to connect with your own. And the first and most important step to find that out in Ifa is through your Itefa or Ishefa. That is the only thing that gives you the laydown of your entire life. But there is one thing I would like to, there is one thing I would like to stress here. Because I've lost count of the number of times that I've received messages from people saying, oh, I came to Nigeria to do my Itefa, and nothing seems to change. I saved up money, I did it, and nothing seems to change. Now let's talk about what that Itefa process is and the part that you have to play. The Babalawos will play their own part. They will take you through the ritual process, they will do everything that is supposed to be done, but there is a part that you have to play, which is why it's very important for you when you are choosing whoever it is that is going to lead you on this journey to find yourself in African spirituality. You are coming from a place of zero knowledge into something that is strange, something you know nothing about, something that you don't have friends and family around you that can guide you. Back in the day, if somebody goes to do his Itefa, or you do your Ishefa, you do the Akosejaye for your children, for your child or children, you have a whole community of people back home that are going to guide you. Your father is also in Ifa, your mother is also in Ifa, your family members are there. It's so easy. You have people around you that can guide you. But in these days, we don't have that anymore. But a lot of the Babalawos and the Yanifas that we have, they are not switching to conform to what is convenient for you. They are just doing their own job, what they are being called and trained to do. They are not responsible for the fact that you don't have family members, you don't have a community, you don't have friends that are supposed to guide you on this journey. The Babalawo is not responsible for that. That's why a lot of them, they will do the Itefa for you, and it ends here. They don't give you any further information. And I'm sorry to say, I know a lot of you don't like to hear this, but they are not under any obligation to. You are the one that is under an obligation to go through this journey yourself. It's like you get yourself registered in school. All your teacher can do is teach you. He's not under an obligation to call you and say, have you done your homework? Have you done your assignment? Do you understand the project? Do you have any questions? Do you have the... No. So on the journey of Itefa, the part of it that your Babalawo is responsible for is just a tiny part. The rest of it is you. If you don't know what Itefa is, that is the divination that is done to find out your Odu, to find your purpose, to find your place in life. That is the Odu that tells, are you going to struggle with marriage? Are you going to struggle with pregnancy? Are you going to struggle with childbirth? What country are you supposed to be? Where are you supposed to succeed? What are the things you are supposed to do to make it in life? Pretty much a summary of your journey in this life. Yes, there is something like that. Some of you are wondering. So there is literally something that tells me about my entire journey of life. Yes, because when Olodumare created us, he didn't just throw us into this earth to be walking aimlessly and be begging for direction every day. And it is the moment you start on that journey and you do your Itefa, they give you your Oduifa. The other part of the journey is left to you. And if you are lucky or favored enough to have a Babalawo or an Yanifa that is a teacher, that is a researcher, that is a community builder, it's not every Babalawo or Yanifa that has to automatically be a teacher and a community builder. Teaching is a gift. It is a calling on its own. Being a community builder is another calling on its own. So if you know that you are somebody that doesn't have a community of people around you who are also devotees of Ifa, Before you step out to choose a babalawo or an Iyanifa, think about it. Some people are born into that family. Their friends and their families are the one encouraging them. So once they are done, they have people back home to support them. You that you don't have, particularly those of you in the diasporas and big cities, those of you that are coming from families that are not inclined to African spirituality, choose a babalawo, choose an Iyanifa that is committed through teaching, community building, follow up to help you on this journey, because that is the other 90% of your journey. So if you have done your Itefa or you have gone for an Ifa divination before and you did not automatically see the change that you are supposed to see, I'm not saying that every babalawo is perfect, no. But I'm saying that to a large extent, it is not their fault. They were trained in a certain way. Do your own ritual and then go off. Your parents will take care of the rest. But that is not what it is for a lot of us. So you need to be close to a community that guides you every step of the way. That is why I have what I call the spiritual mentoring program. Now that you have come to Ifa, what next? I want to join Ifa, I want to join Ifa. That's beautiful. Now that you have come to Ifa, what's the next thing? I want to do Itefa, I want to do Itefa. You have done it. So what is next? You are just left hanging. You need to find somebody to walk you on that journey, to help you realize your Ori. That is what we are talking about today. And remember that in the old river of today, there were three of them: Ori, Ọrùn, àti Ìbàdí. Àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta oko àsìngbà ló wà. They are living as servants and slaves, people that were taken in slavery. Literally, what happened during the slave trade? They were taken as slaves forcefully. But even in that slavery, they knew that there was something more about their life. That is what a lot of people are experiencing. That is what a lot of people are experiencing. You know that there is something more about your life. You are literally in the phase of your life where we call slavery. Is that not what we're experiencing as a whole black community and a black race? Yes, it was our ancestors who were taken away as physical slaves. But our mind is still in that slavery. Those chains are still around us in religion, in our mindset, in our finances. A lot of things are still holding us down. Just like Ori and Ọrùn, you have come for a divination. You have found your way. In the process of looking for a solution and making your life better was why you stumbled on this. Your Ori led you to stumble on this live streaming, to stumble on this page. Your Ori led you to Ifa College, to Iyanifa Ewa, and you are here right now. Just like Ori and Ọrùn and Ìbàdí, I'm telling you right now, these are the things that you are supposed to do. But then again, they said, Ori ni roni nìkan ní bẹ̀lẹ́yìn tí ń ṣàwó. Ori ni roni was the only one that continued in the instructions of Ifa. And he continued and he got something that was better than everybody else. He got a crowning on his Ori. Some of you started that journey. You didn't keep up with it. Like Ọrùn, what you only got was a necklace. Beautiful. You got it and it ended there. But there is something more. Activating your Ori, that is the something more. Please type in the comment section, my blessing is here now. Ashe, it is done. I am activating my Ori. Repeat it after me. I'm activating my Ori.
I'm activating my Ori.
I'm activating my destiny.
I'm activating my destiny.
I'm following my Ori in the line of my destiny.
I'm following my Ori in the line of my destiny.
And I will find it.
And I will find it.
You see that Ori that you have chosen, you have to find it. Oh, my brother, my sister, you have to. If you don't connect with it, there is no magic that I, as the Yanifa or the Babalawo, can do. You have to be the one to activate it, to find it, to stay in it. It is your responsibility. You see how you are in church and you go to church on Sunday. You go during the week. You will attend the special class. You will join working group. You will still go home and read the Bible. You will still buy tape and download something and listen. So constantly, that is how we. Do you know why they bombarded us every minute, every second with Bible, 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 round, round, round? It is so that they can fill your head to the point that everything they are telling you becomes your reality. And it has become the reality of a lot of people. And it was my own reality at a particular time. And you know, there is a point where you lie to yourself so much that that lie becomes a truth. You start to live a lie as though it's true. Everybody else is telling you this is not what it is, but you have lied to yourself long enough and it has become the truth. Now it's time for you to unlearn those lies and learn the truth. And the same effort that you bombarded yourself with to learn the lie, my dear, you need more than double of that effort to bombard yourself and find the truth. A lot of things has been done. See, it's like this. Look at this thing. You see it? You see how it's going inside? It goes so far in that this is the only thing that is left. You see the length with which it goes in. If it wants to come out, you will pull it out the same length. You can't just pull it in 2 seconds like this and think it together. You will pull it all the way to get it out. A lot of you, mind, body, and spirit, a lot of us, we have been dug into something that we don't have any business with. I don't know what business means as an African. I don't know what business I have with Israel and Hebrew and Jew. Kilo come. What's my business with them? I don't know what business you, as a person of color, has with the Middle East and Islam, Arabic. What is it? To the point that they even made you learn their own language. You see this thing, you have to put in that same level of effort as you come into it. And it is more personal than just throw money at the Babalawo and say, fix my problem. I told you in one of my live streams, if you have not seen it, I said one of the reasons a lot of our forefathers ran to Abrahamic religion was laziness. You see the way Abrahamic religion presented itself. Lack of responsibility, lack of accountability. You can blame it all on the devil and put the responsibility of fixing it on God. It's so easy. All you have to do is fight the devil and beg God. That sounded easy, but that's not life. It is on you. You are the one. So this morning you are looking at yourself and holding your ori and say, I am the one responsible for finding you because Olodumare has already done everything. I'm the one that is responsible for finding you. And I will find you. And I will align with you. And I will follow you. And I will fulfill what my Ori has called for in this life. And I will enjoy everything that my Ori has. Everything that it was loaded with. This check that is written my Ori, I will cash it and spend it and maximize it to the fullest. Enough of telling yourself it's okay. Religion will tell you, oh, God has promised you all of these beautiful things, all these wonderful things. You will have this, is a new life, all things are passed away, everything that you need in life, prosperity is yours, blah, blah, blah. When you don't experience it, they will still gaslight you into, you do not have enough faith. Oh, listen to the testimony of brother XYZ. Just have enough faith. Grow your faith. Increase your faith. You have, who is measuring the faith that is enough? How do you know when your faith is increasing?
Wow.
How do you know the level that it will reach before you get? Nobody knows. So they will continue to gaslight you into go and increase your faith. Who is measuring it? And they will still tell you that even when you do not receive the things that they promised you, you should still be grateful because what? You don't deserve it in the first place. So if they promise you 100 and you get one, you better be grateful because some people did not even get at all. I remember back when I was in church and I was a pastor in church. You will stand on the pulpit and say, we give God the glory. Some people are in the mortuary right now. Some people are in the hospital. We are not like them. We give God the glory. You see that level of, think about it right now as me and you. Just think about it. Take religion away. What does that sound like? How are you better than the person in the hospital that you have to thank God? We are not in the hospital. We are not. There's one thing that they usually use. We are not looking down on them or something like that. We are just giving glory to God. You have to give every time you have to thank God. It has to come from the point of it could have been worse. Why is it not better than the day you finally get one miracle? You are in church, you are shouting, "Oh, God has done it," as though you are not expecting it to happen. There's a difference between you tell your dad, "Oh, thank you, sir. I got the money you sent. He said he was going to buy you a car. He told you to pick the kind of car. You picked it, the car lands in the house. You say thank you." There's a difference between the way you say thank you at that time and the way you say thank you if you didn't know he was going to buy it. In fact, you had just disappointed him. Your school results just came and you had D's and F's. And your father still shows up with a car, a very expensive one. The way you will look surprised, like that's the way religion makes us feel. Every time we get the thing that they told us that God promised us and He was giving to us freely. And you are coming to Ifa with that mindset. No, Olodumare is not like that. He has given you everything. Those things existed in this world before you came. If you take my class on praying the right way in Ifa, you would understand this thing. Yesterday we talked about joy. We are not praying for joy. Like this popular song, joy is coming, joy is coming. Joy is not coming, joy is here. You are the one that needs to connect with it and find it. So in fact, when we get what we want, we don't come around screaming with surprise. If I did it, no, we are grateful, yes, but we were expecting it. Because we did what is required to get it. We know it is here already. We just needed to find it. And we did. But your connection with your Ori is the most important thing. So the energy that you put into dragging yourself into religion like this, put that same energy. Please keep tapping on your screen, keep liking, keep sharing. Put that same energy into removing yourself out of where they push you and find somebody that will guide you. Especially for those of you that you are not directly Yoruba in the sense that you are not born here, you don't speak the language. Some of you that were even born here and you speak the language, there's still so many things you don't know. It is important that you find somebody that can guide you on this journey. Finding your Ori is not a one-time thing, which is why the essay today says, Ori mi ro ni nìkan ló ń bẹ lẹ́yìn tí ń ṣàwó. Ori was the only one that continued to do it until he got the crown. It is a journey. It is not a come here, you just fix and you go. It is a continuous thing. You cannot be in religion for 20, 30, 40 years and you have gone down that drain and you expect that one spiritual exercise, is going to bring you out to no. Now, do some people come to Ifa one step and their Ori starts to align just in one step? Some people experience it. Do you know why? Because those people are coming from a background of spiritually sound people. Look into their ancestral lines. Despite the fact that their family practiced religion, they still took their tradition and spirituality seriously. Haven't you seen such people? They go to church, yes, but every festival in their village, they will attend. They will still send money home to their mother to give to this and do this, give to this Orisha, this Egun, this masquerade. Anytime they have any masquerade festival, even if they cannot go, they still send out money. Their Orishas are still looking out for them. So when such people decide to come into Ifa fully, their experience is different from you, that your father, your grandmother, your great grandfather literally burnt everything that was a resemblance of tradition and culture. It's a different journey. I'm not going to tell you that when you come to Ifa, everything just becomes, we don't sell lies here. But is there result? Yes, and it is progressive. So today, like Orini Romi, you are going to tell yourself that I'm staying on this path because first I know this is my path. You first have to be convinced that Ifa is your path. If you are coming to Ifa just to find a solution, just hit and run. You are welcome. If you hit it and you miss it, good luck. If you hit it and you get it, good luck. I have some clients. It's only when they have a problem that they come to Ifa. That's their choice of life. They will run and then they will hit a roadblock. Then they will come and get a solution. Run again and hit another roadblock. Get a solution. That is a different quality of life. If that is the quality of life you want, it's fine. But some of us want a quality of life that speaks success after success. A quality of life that will warn us ahead if there will be a problem, so that we can avoid it. Some of us want preventive quality of life, not curative. So you will stay on this journey. You tell yourself, first of all, you have to conclude in yourself that Ifa is the way and you have found it. The ways of your ancestors is the way and you have found it. That's number one. Number two, you will tell yourself, I will stay on this way. It is not a 2 by 2 miracle. It is one straight jacket. My eyes is fixed on this way and this is where I'm going to stay. And I'm going to continue to get progress as I go. I'm not looking for magic or blood money. We don't have it here. The third thing you are going to tell yourself is that everything that is required of me on this journey, as I gather the knowledge, I will fully participate in it. Because that is me bringing myself from the other side to fully establish myself here. And the fourth part of it, which I think should have come first as the most important part, I will find somebody who is a teacher, who is knowledgeable, who understands and communicates on my level, who is a community builder to walk me in this journey. I'm not going online to look for one Baba who barely speaks and communicates in the language that I know, and then give him my money to do it ever for me or do something for me. Then I don't get a follow-up, I don't get teaching, I don't get community enhancement, then I'm complaining. It does not make sense. It does not. If you buy, what's it called? If you buy an item by the roadside, then you get home, you are complaining that the seller did not call you. There is no after sales service. There is no warranty. You are deceiving yourself. If you wanted after sales service and warranty and customer care follow-up, you would have gone into a proper store and paid what is required and bought it from there and signed every document that needed to be signed and checked everything. So you know where to go when you need certain services. Same thing with your spiritual life. Same thing with this journey. Let's go over the old Ifa for the day. I'll recite it in Yoruba, explain it in English, then we will do our Iwure. Then I will teach you the spiritual exercise that comes with it. Yesterday, we learned a spiritual exercise on what to do with the salt. A couple of my clients have started sending me reviews. They did it with the salt just yesterday. I will take out time on Monday. We're not going to have this morning live streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to have our Sunday morning live streaming, which is 12 noon Nigerian time. That's like our weekly service. It's 12 noon Nigerian time. That will be 7 a.m. on the EST. That is 11 a.m. on GMT. And it will be 3 p.m. for those of you in Dubai. So this, let's go over the Odrifa for today. The Odrifa for today was taken from Ejiobe. Please type it in comment section, Ejiobe. Odrifa for today was taken from Ejiobe. Keep tapping, keep liking, keep sharing. Ejiobe, Ejiobe. Odrifa for today was taken from where? How many people are still on this live streaming? Who is typing? You too. Odrifa for today was taken from which Odu? I'm waiting for your responses. Which Odu did the Odrifa for today come from? I need it in comment section. It was taken from Odrifa Ejiobe. And the essay for Ejiobe that we took that Odu for today says, Orí ṣàwo títí orí gbadé, ọrùn ṣàwo títí ọrùn gbèjìgbára ẹlẹ́kẹ̀. Ìbàdí nìkan ló ṣàwo tó gba másáàjì aṣọ ọba tí ń tanná rọin-rọin. Adífá fún orí ní róni, abùfọ́ba ní róni. Wọ́n ń bẹ lóko àsìgbà, ẹbọ láwo ní kó mú ṣe. Orí ní róni nìkan ní bẹ lẹ́yìn tí ń ṣàwo. Lọ́ba ń pé orí ní róni, ọba kan ò lè dáni ró. Ẹni tí odù Ifá yìí bá jáde fún àbí tí odù Ifá yìí bá bí. Ifá ń sọ pé ẹni yìí olórí lága, orí àpèsì lórí ẹ̀, àmọ́ ó ń bẹ lóko àsìgbà, ó wà nínú ewu kan, ó wà nínú àwọn bùkátà kan tó sọ orí ẹ̀ wá sílẹ̀. Ifá ní kó lọ rúbọ, Ifá ní kó mú omi àárọ̀, omi àjífòwúrọ̀ bù, Ifá ní kó fi wẹ orí ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kó bọ orí fún ẹni tí odù Ifá yìí bá jáde fún. Wọ́n ní láìpẹ́ wọ́n máa pè é sí iṣẹ́ kan àbí wọ́n máa pè é sí nǹkan kan, ìdíje kan tó máa gbé kúrò níbi tó wà, tó máa gbé lọ sípò adé, sípò orí, sípò ọlá. That Odu says, orí, ọrùn, that is your head, your neck, and the waist. They were in slavery, they were taken as slaves. And they decided to ask their Babalawo, what can we do to get out of this slavery? Babalawo says they needed to do a tutu and ebo, including them washing their head with the water, the early morning dew, water that was taken in the morning, to wash their ori and speak to their ori, and to also make several ebo to their ori, ibori, if you know what ebo to ori is. Now, the three of them were given that instruction. The neck did it for a while and stopped. And he got what he got. He got the necklace. The waist did it for a while and stopped. And he got what he got. He got a wrapper. Beautiful, luxury looking wrapper. It was only Ori the head that stayed and continued to do what Ifa said until he got the crown. Until he got the crown. Now, the spiritual exercise, they said anybody that this Odrifa comes out for, where this Odrifa comes out for, this person was made for success. This person was created to be a leader, to be a first, to be different, to be separate, to be crowned with wealth, to be crowned with greatness, to be crowned with abundance. Their life in this world was just made to be different. They are the kind of people you look at and you say, see how this one is working, like he has everything all worked out for him. But they are not living it. Ifa says they should do Ori continuously, several times. Now, this is the point where I tell you that Ebo for your Ori is not something that you need to be told before you. Giving Ebo to your Ori is feeding your Ori. The way you eat every day, several times in a day, buy gala, buy coke, buy sandwich, buy soda, burger, rice, Chinese, fufu. The way you eat every now and then, something must be going through your mouth. You know what it does for your body. That's the same way you are supposed to feed. Some of you, your body is you are a freshman in the physical. Your ori is dealing with a lot of deficiencies and questions. Some of you, your ori cannot fight for you. Yorùbá will say, kí Elédùmarè má jẹ́ kó rí wá gbàbọ̀dé. Repeat it after me. Orí mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé.
Orí mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé.
Ìṣẹ̀dá mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé.
Ìṣẹ̀dá mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé.
Meaning that my ori will not accept anything negative. My ori will reject every negative thing. Some of you, your ori is not empowered to reject things. Any spell they cast on you, it will affect you. Any negative word that is spoken, it will affect you. Even when you are in certain environment, it is not you they are casting spell on. Your ori will go there and take straight bullets. Some of you, your ori is sleeping. You are calling it. Do this for your. He doesn't have strength. He wants to stand up, but the strength is not there. You have started it. This thing is a continuous process. It's not a one-time thing. So you need to make up your mind. Check your finances and your salary, your income, and fix for yourself. Once every month, I will do my Iwure. Once every week, twice a month, fix it for yourself. And remember, the best day to do it, except if Ifa gives you a specific instruction, is the day of the week you are born. I will take a whole day to explain the importance of the day of the week you are born. Do your Iwure regularly. If you have a babalawo, don't say you are waiting until your babalawo reminds you or until you do a divination before you can feed your ori. You don't wait until people remind you before you eat. You don't wait until the cook brings food. When you are hungry, you ask for food. You have scheduled how food should be brought to you even before you are hungry. Why do you wait until your ori is hungry? Why does somebody else have to tell you? Be like ori in this essay. How do you do your Iwure? Is a babalawo that will do your Iwure? Please drop a comment. Let them send the message there. It's a babalawo and Yanifa that will do your Iwure. You cannot do Ebo by yourself. You are not a priest or a priestess or a spiritualist that have been trained and called to do that. So the one that is a spiritual practice that you need to do for yourself regularly. There's something in Yoruba we call Iwure. That's the dew. When the dew comes down, Iwure. Only tí èrè bá sẹ̀, gbogbo igi ewé oko, wọ́n máa ń jí pépé ni. Èrè yẹn ló sẹ̀ sórí the dew. Now you are going to do this. Bring this. You will get a container. This is our spiritual exercise for today. If you missed the one for yesterday, go back and watch a replay. You will see a replay of the video. You will see episode 1 of Ashe for today. Today is episode 2. You will get a container. Doesn't necessarily have to be an earthen bowl like this, but if you have an earthen bowl, it's good for you. What if you are in diaspora? Can it be done in ancestral? Yes. Yes. Okay, sorry. Yes, it can be done in absentia. Is this stable now? Can you hear me? Yes, it can be done in absentia. The ebo is, they said YouTube. That's also, yeah, is the audio stable now on YouTube? It can be done in absentia. Let me explain to you how that works. Your ori is an orisha on its own. The ori you are giving ebo to is not this head, this your physical head. Your ori is an orisha on its own. So the same way you can give ebo to every orisha in absentia, ebo can be given to your ori in absentia. It's the orisha they are giving ebo to. You are not the one that is going to eat it. If you are there, you can carry your ebo by yourself to Ogun, to Eshu, to Ori. You can carry it with your hands if you are there. But if you are not there, the same way ebo can be given to every orisha, ebo can be given to your ori. So yes, your Iwure can be done in absentia. Make it at least once a month. Ó kéré jù ẹ̀kan lóṣù ẹ máa bọ ori. Even if you do not see, if you have not done your Itefa and you don't know any orisha that you are attached to, your ori is your default orisha. Even if it is your ori that you hold, Yoruba will say ori la ba boka to bo orisha. Torí níjọ́ torí ń gbé ni níbo lòrìṣà wà. It is your ori that you are supposed to give ebo to before any other orisha. Because the day that you need an orisha to fight for you is your ori that is here with you. You have to go and call the orishas, call your baba to say, please help me give ebo to Ogun. I need Ogun to fight for me. But your ori is constantly with you. It's your ori that you can call at every moment. Orí là bá bọ́ ká tó bọ òrìṣà torí níjọ́ torí ń gbé ní níbo lòrìṣà wà. So even if you don't have money to feed any orisha, please make sure that you do it with your ori. If you don't have money to feed any orisha, make sure that you feed your ori. Make sure that you give ebo to your ori constantly. So let me teach you the water practice. This is a spiritual practice for today. So you get a bowl, whatever it is, white bowl preferably, and a clean one. Don't pick one dirty bowl from your bathroom or your kitchen. Dedicate to it. Put water into it like this. Put it outside, directly under the sky, not under the roof, where it doesn't have any interference with any tree or any sky. If you can, put it outside there overnight. Take it out like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and then bring it in very early in the morning, around 4, 5, latest by 4:30, it should be in. You bring it in. That water like that, without additional soap, without sponge, without any other thing, you use it to wash your ori. If you happen to be able to get a big container, you use it to take a complete shower that day. And you speak into this water. You have kept it outside overnight. It has interacted with the powers, with the spirit, with the forces, with the irúnmọlẹ̀, with the, especially àwọn ìyá mi, àwọn olókìkí òru. It has interacted with all that. Water is a medium. Water carries memory. Water carries power. Water is a medium that carries it. That's another spiritual instruction on its own, another spiritual class on its own. Water carries power. So you will speak to that water before you drop it. I am going to use this. Láti fi wẹ orí mi. Let it carry anything that you want. You are the one that is going to decide what it is. Put it out. Bring it in. As you bring it in, please remember, before you speak to anybody, the first words that should come out of your mouth should be the one you are speaking to your ori. If you have hair on like myself, let the water touch your scalp. If you have wig, remove it. This is not about wig. Your ori is not just for wearing wig. Remove it. Pour it on your ori and tell yourself that this water has been used as a medium to carry the things that you asked for, that this universe possesses, through the night into the dawn. And as you are pouring it on yourself, you are transferring it to yourself. To yourself. You don't need holy water from anywhere. That is it. Regularly do it. You won't know what this means until you start to pay attention. Excuse me. Until you start to pay attention. I've said a lot of things in Yoruba. If you are just joining me, you are typing in English, you are asking me to say it in Yoruba language. It means that you understand English. So you do that for yourself. And remember that I told you, every time you are making prayers for yourself, don't just say, I pray that I want this, I want this. Who is I? I pray for me, I pray for myself. Who is me? Who is myself? There is nobody in the universe that is called I or me or myself. You speak to yourself. Emi lagbaja, omo lagbaja. You call yourself so and so, the daughter of so and so, and so, the son of so and so. Emi lagbaja, omo lagbaja. Then you continue to say those things to yourself. Orí mi ò ní gbà bọ̀dẹ̀, ìṣẹ̀dá mi ò ní gbà bọ̀dẹ̀. Ibikíbi torí mi bá ti sùn, orí mi máa jí. Orí ọlá ni, orí àpèsè ni, orí owó lórí mi, orí ọmọ lórí mi. You call those things out to yourself. Speak it in English, in Yoruba, in your native language, in whatever form. Is that okay? Now let's wrap this up and make our Iwure. So remember two things. Every day there are always three things. The first thing is the Odu. The Odu for today is a Geogbe, and we have read the essay. The second thing is what that Odu requires you to do. Wọ́n bori regularly. Give ebo to your Ori regularly. Connecting to your Ori, you need a guide, you need a spiritual teacher, you need a spiritual mentor, you need somebody that is a community builder. You cannot walk this Ifa journey in isolation. It will be frustrating. And then this exercise that I taught you, if you live in a village setting, tẹ́ ẹ lè lọ bu omi àárọ̀, tẹ́ ẹ máa bù lódò láì tí ìbẹ́ni kankan sọ̀rọ̀ rárá, you can use it. But if you don't live in a village setting, this is what you can do, you know, this is like a makeshift that you can do for yourself. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ odò, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn òṣì, àṣe ìpà odò, àṣe ìpà Ifá. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lénìí, gbogbo àwọn bàbá bàbá, mo ṣe àbọ̀rọ̀ àbọ̀yè yín, mo ṣe gbogbo àtọ́ yín. Ẹ ṣé, adúpẹ́ gbogbo babaláwo, gbogbo ìyá nífá, gbogbo bàbá lórìṣà, gbogbo ìyá lórìṣà, gbogbo àwọn olúwo, àwọn ìyá àbíyè, gbogbo àwọn àpètẹ̀bí, mo ṣe gbogbo àtọ́ yín o. Then another thing that I needed to add, someone said you dreamt that. Well, if you need an interpretation to your dream, just send the message via WhatsApp. Another thing I wanted to talk about is today we have been stressing on about people that already have a great destiny. You know, people are already saying you are blessed, you are great, and what have you. Now there are some people where orí tó yàn was not good. Don't let me say that in Yoruba. It sounds terrible saying it in Yoruba. But the ori that you get is just one kind of way. But that is not even something to bother about when it comes to Ifa. Because Ifa is called Atunori eni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe. Ifa ni atori eni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe. Ifa is the one that repairs and fixes the ori that was not even properly molded. So you can go for a divination and they will say, it doesn't look like things will be okay. Oh. It looks like you might struggle. Oh. It looks like blah, 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 blah. That is not a problem. Ifa will tell you how to fix it. So irrespective of the dimension that your Ori wants to take and the path that your Ori is coming from and what it has, and maybe somebody has cursed it, or maybe somebody has even exchanged your destiny, or maybe somebody has buried it somewhere, whatever is the situation, Ifa is the one that fixes the Ori, and you will start on that journey to have your own Ori fixed. Ashe, thank you very much. We have exceeded our 1 hour. Let's do our Iwure and round off. For those of you that didn't join this live streaming from the beginning, there will be a replay on our YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV, by 12 noon Nigerian time, which will be 7 a.m. on EST. The replay should be ready on the channel so that you can watch it. And we are going to be live every morning like this, Mondays to Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Nigerian time, which is 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. on EST, and then 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. on GMT. And those of you in Dubai, it's going to be 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right. So every morning we are going to do this. So share it with your friends, your family. The hashtag is my blessing is here now. Continue to tell yourself so that it will change the narrative that your blessing is coming like manna from heaven. My blessing is here now. Ashe, it is done. We don't beg, we don't hope, we don't wish. We take what is already as the Odu directs us to where to find him. Yesterday was the first episode. The Odu directed us to find Ayo. Nínú Odu Ifá Ìjìogbè tó ní Ayoyogu, Ayoyogu, Ayoyogu mọ̀gúnmọ̀. Adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà. Bàbá lọ rèé ń bá wọn mú yọ̀yọ́ ra. Ẹbọ la wí kó mú ṣe. Àwa tá a mú yọ̀yọ́ ra. Ọ̀rọ̀ ayọ̀ ló bá wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìbànújẹ́ kan kì í bá yọ̀. That was our Odu for yesterday. and we were taught the salt ritual of how to activate ayo, joy for ourselves. Today, the Odrifa was talking about Ori, and the Odrifa says, Ori sawo títí orí gbadé, ọrùn ṣàwo títí ọrùn gbèjì gbàrà ìlẹ̀kẹ̀, ìbàdí nìkan ló ṣàwo tó gba másáàjì aṣọ ọba tí ń taná ranin-ranin, adífá fún orí ní ń róni, abùfọ́ba ní ń róni, wọ́n ń bẹ lóko àsìgbà, ẹbọ làwo ní kó mú ṣe, orí ní ń róni nìkan ní ń bẹ lẹ́yìn tí ń ṣàwo, lọ́ba ń pé orí ní ń róni, ọba kan ò lè dání ró. The Odu for today talked to us about our Ori, told us the importance of our Ori and how if your Ori is not activated by you yourself and your Ori does not give you the crown, kò sí ọba kan tó lè dání ró tí orí ò bá tí ìkọ̀kọ̀ ró ni. So they talked to us about, the Odu told us about how to activate our Ori, how it is important for us to give ebo to our Ori regularly. And we learned the spiritual exercise of using water to cleanse and activate our Ori. And I also stressed on the fact that it is important for you on this journey to have an Iyanifa, a Babalawo that teaches, that explains, that is a community leader and somebody that follows up with you. You cannot walk this journey alone. It is not enough to say, I found one solid and powerful Baba in Nigeria or in Oshogbo or in Ibadan. No. The YouTube channel is Iyanifa Iwure TV. If you click on the link in the bio of this TikTok, for those of you on TikTok, it will take you to, there are two links in the bio. One is for the Ifa global community. You want to join the global community of Ifa and Isheshe devotees. Click on the link in the bio of the YouTube channel, of the TikTok page. The TikTok page is Ifa College. So if you're on YouTube, just go to Ifa College and go to TikTok and type Ifa College. Go to the link in the bio of Ifa College. There are two links there. One will take you to the global Ifa community. It's a community of Ifa and Isheshe devotees and practitioners. The other one will take you to the YouTube channel, those of you that are on TikTok. But it is Iyanifa Iwure TV. Just search it on YouTube. Now let's make our Iwure for the day, to release the blessings that we want for this day. Akọ́dáyé àṣèbà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, àṣèbà ṣẹ̀dá, àṣèbà tí wáyé ọjọ́, àṣèbà tí wọ̀ oòrùn, àṣèbà gbogbo orí àti gbogbo àwa tá a péjọ síbí, àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn kábíyèsí, àwọn lọ́balọ́ba, àwọn níjòyè níjòyè, àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa, gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa tó wà lórí live stream yìí, mo ṣèbà gbogbo orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó péjọ sórí live stream yìí, a ní kí bá wa ṣe ọ́. A tún ti wá lé ní báyìí, èní Ifá ń kọ́ wa nípa orí, a wá ṣèwúre fún orí wa pé orí wa ò ní gbàgbọ́dé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní gbàgbọ́dé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbikíbi tó bá ti ń pe orí wa níbi, Ògún lákàáyé ọ̀ṣì ìmọ̀lẹ̀ á dá wọn lóhùn, á fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn wò láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbikíbi tó bá ti ń pe orí ẹbí wa kankan, ará wa kankan, ọmọ wa kankan níbi, Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ́ á dá wọn lóhùn, á pọnmi dà sínú wọn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbikíbi tí wọ́n bá ti ń gbé ẹbọ, bá ti ń gbé tùtù nítorí orí èmi àti ìwọ, Ṣàngó, Arábámbí, kábíyèsí tó ń yọná lẹ́nu, á finá àti àrá, á fi dá wọn lóhùn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbikíbi tó bá ti wá ń pe orí èmi àti ìwọ níbi, èṣù láàlú ògiri òkò, wọ́n ní ẹlẹ́kún sunkún, láàróyè ń sùn jẹ, wọ́n ní èṣù má ṣe ní ọmọ ẹlòmíì ni kò ṣe, àwọn àtàwọn aráalé wọn òun lèṣù má ṣe láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èṣù má tì wọ́n gbọ̀ngbọ̀, á tì wọ́n lu Ògún, Ògún á fẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn wẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orí mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé o, ìṣẹ̀dá mi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé. Nǹkan tí orí ẹ̀ ti yàn láti òde ọ̀run, bó o ṣe wá sínú ayé yìí, àwọn alógo ṣáájú ológo wọn ò ní forí tiẹ̀, wọn ò ní fi gbà pààrọ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orí olówó, orí ọlọ́lá, orí ọlọ́lá tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè ti dá ẹ, wàá gbélé ayé ṣe láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ibi tó bá wá kù sí, Ifá orí mi rèé o, Ifá olókun asọ̀rọ̀ dayọ̀, Ifá torí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, Ifá bá wa tún ṣe níbi tá a ti nílò àtúnṣe láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orí wa ò ní gbàbọ̀dé. Ibi tó ti ń pe ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní dá wọn lóhùn. Orí wa ò ní sùn, ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní sùn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ibi tó rí ń gbé wa dé, ẹsẹ̀ ò ní ṣì wá lọ́nà níbẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orí wa ti gbadé lẹ́ni ò sọ fúnra ẹ pé orí mi ti gbadé, ìṣẹ̀dá mi ti gbadé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orí owó, orí ajé, orí ọlà lórí mi. Orí ẹ̀ á dẹ̀ máa pe ajé, á máa pe owó, á máa pe ọlà ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tá a bá ti wá rí ẹnìkan kan nínú wa tí wọ́n ti fi búrẹ́dì tó ti fi polómi ọbẹ̀ lọ, tí wọ́n ti fi nǹkan kékeré ayé yìí tó ti fi gba torí ẹ̀ lọ, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀ á bá ẹ gbà padà, orí ẹ̀ á bá ẹ gbà padà. Gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà tí ń mọlẹ̀ tá a dúró tì, wọ́n á bá wa gba èyí tó jẹ́ ìpín tiwa, wọ́n á bá wa gbà padà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ajé ògúngúlùsọ onísọ ògòjì, ajé tó ń sọ ẹrú tó ń sọ di ọmọ, ajé tó ń sọ alákìísà tó ń sọ di aṣọ, ajé á sọ èmi àti yín, á sọ wá di olówó, á sọ wá di ọlọ́lá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ibi gbogbo tí ajé ti ń kóre wá látọ̀tún àtòsì ló ti máa kóre wá fèmí àti láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní àfẹ́ kárí ayé báyìí òun látẹ́gùn fẹ́, àrùn kárí ayé báyìí lóòrùn ràn, ògo èmi àti yín tá a fi orí yàn, á fẹ́ kárí ayé, á ràn bí òrùn kárí ayé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bí ẹnikẹ́ni ò wá lè fi ọwọ́ bo ògo òrùn, wọn ò ní lè fọwọ́ bo orí èmi àti ẹ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo òrìṣà tá a ní, wọ́n á dúró tì wá, Ifá gbè wá, àwọn ọmọlẹ̀ á gbè wá, àwọn aláṣepọ̀ á gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Nítorí pé Ifá gbé àwọn ará wájú, òun la ṣe ń gbé Ifá títí dèní. Bó ṣe gbé àwọn ará wájú, á gbè mí àti ẹ. Kí ló dé tí mi ò ti ṣe Ifá tipẹ́? Òun lórí tó máa jáde lẹ́nu wa. Àní bá wọn sọ pé kí ló dé tí mo ṣe Ifá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ayé wa á fi sunwọ̀n fún gbogbo àwọn tó wà láyìíká wa pé Ifá ń gbè wá o, ìṣẹ̀ṣe ń gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣòwò, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń dálé iṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àtàwàràwàrà àtàjèrè ní òní. Wọ́n ní ọmọ ẹ̀tà ní kọ́kọ́ tà pẹ̀lú mìíràn tó tà. Àtàjèrè àtàwàràwàrà ní orí á ṣe gbogbo nǹkan táwa gbé jáde láti tà. Àní kùtà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bá a ṣe wá ń kórè wọlé lọ́tùn lósì, àní fi wọ àìsàn, àní fi gbọ́mọ sí, àní fi ṣẹjọ́, àní fi ṣèjàmbá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́, tá a fi ọwọ́ wa kó ọrọ̀ jọ, àwa náà la máa jókòó tá a máa jẹ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní ṣiṣẹ́ fún iṣẹ́ o, àní báráyé fọwọ́ tì o. Níbi tẹ́tẹ́ wa ti ń náwó, àní bá wọn nájú níbẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n lábùdí ní tolókun, àbùdí ní tọlọ́sà. Bá a ṣe ń bù, á máa dí ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àìsàn wa kéré ni o, ó tóbi ni o, ó gbóògùn ni kò gbóògùn ni, ọmọ aráyé ò ní fi kankan ṣèmi àti yín tilétilé tọmọtọmọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹni tí wàhálà máa kàn tó máa kàn wá kò ní kàn wọ́n láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ire gbogbo látọ̀tún àtòsì òun ló máa jẹ́ tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ní gbogbo bí tá a bá kọjú sí, wọ́n ní ire báyìí lójú owó rí, ire lójú èmi àti yín máa rí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa báyìí á máa yọrí sí rere. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti rìn àjò, tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ òkè òkun, tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ sẹ́yìn odi, tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ wá nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ, ẹ ní gbé sájò, ẹ ní gbé sájò bí èéfín o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èrè oko yẹn ẹ̀yin lẹ máa kó délé, wọn ò ní fòkó yín, wọn ò ní fi ránṣẹ́ sílé. Níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti wá ń ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọba, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ aládàáni, níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ báyìí òun lẹ máa jẹ. Ìjọ tí wọ́n bá ń pín gbogbo ire tó kàn yín níbi iṣẹ́ kò ní forí yín kọjá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ ní ṣìṣe o, ẹ ní fẹnu kọ o, ẹ ní tójú ayé mọ́lẹ̀ o. Àwọn tó láyé, àwọn tó nílẹ̀, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkẹ́ Àlàkẹ́, ẹ̀yọ́nú yín la béèrè fún, ẹ̀yọ́nú ayé la béèrè fún. Wọ́n ní tí òrí bá fojú kan ó máa ń yọ́ ni. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkẹ́ Àlàkẹ́, ẹ̀yọ́nú sí wa. Wọ́n ní kájẹ́ bá mu epo ojú ẹ̀ máa wálẹ̀, oṣó bá mu epo ojú ẹ̀ máa wálẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ èmi àti yín, lórí orí èmi àti yín, àjẹ́ oṣó ni, lẹ́bọ lóògùn ni, afàìmọ́niṣe ni, amọ́ni aṣe ni, tán bá ní dárò ni, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n á máa yọ́nú sí wa ní
àṣẹ,
ojú
àṣẹ,
wa máa
àṣẹ,
wálẹ̀
àṣẹ,
nítorí wa ní
àṣẹ,
gbogbo àwọn alábìamọ lọ́kùnrin ni lóbìnrin ni ẹrù tá alábìamọ ètú wọn ní gbé wá ká wa mọ́lẹ̀
àṣẹ,
gbogbo
àṣẹ,
àwọn ọmọ tá à ń
àṣẹ,
tì torí wọn ṣiṣẹ́ àní ṣe lásán
àṣẹ.
ọmọ aráyé ò ní fọmọ bá wa jà o
Wá,
ọmọ aráyé ò
wá,
ní fọmọ dà
wá,
wá láàmú
wá.
o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ire gbogbo látọ̀tún àtòsí báyìí ló máa kó fún wa
Àṣẹ,
èjì ògbé
àṣẹ,
bàbá ifá
àṣẹ.
èjì ògbé bàbá ifá èjì ògbé bàbá ifá
Ògo
mi ò
àtọ́.
pè fún ẹkú o mi ò pè fárùn nítorí gbogbo orí tó péjọ síbí la ṣe pè ní ẹsọ wá di orí
Àṣẹ,
ẹsọ orí wa di oríire
àṣẹ,
ẹsọ orí wa di orí àpèsìn
àṣẹ,
ẹsọ orí wa di orí ọlá orí tá a yàn yẹn nílé ayé yìí àní bá wọn fọwọ́ tì
àṣẹ,
àwa náà máa nípa nílé ayé ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò ní dàbí ejò tó kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò nípa
àṣẹ,
ànípa
àṣẹ,
owó
àṣẹ,
ànípa
àṣẹ.
ọlá
Wá,
ànípa ọlà
wá.
ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ilé
Àṣẹ
ayé
wà.
wa kò wá wù bá ṣe lè pẹ́ láyé tó ojú wa ò ní rí ibi
Àṣẹ
àní mo sàárè
o.
ọmọ wọn ní wàá pẹ́ láyé ojú ò ní rí ibi
Àṣẹ
ìkan ló máa fọwọ́ mú
o.
lórí tèmi o mo sọ fún ara mi ìwọ náà sọ fúnra ẹ pé màá pẹ́ láyé ojú mi ò dẹ̀ ní rí ibi láṣẹ Èdùmàrè mi ò ní fàìsàn ló gbà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè gbogbo àdáwọ́lé mi báyìí ire ló máa bọ́ sí.
Àṣẹ o, àṣẹ,
wọ́n ní
àṣẹ
àbálá
wà,
alágẹmọ
àṣẹ.
dá òrìṣà òkè ló ń fàṣẹ sí ìta tún ti wí lẹ́yìn àtún ti dábàá kí òrìṣà òkè bá wa fi àṣẹ sí
Àṣẹ,
láṣẹ Èdùmàrè
àṣẹ,
ìta ti wí lẹ́yìn arọ ti rọ̀ mọ́ àṣẹ ti gùn
àṣẹ.
wọ́n ní àwíṣẹ ní ti fá àfòṣẹ ní Ọ̀rúnmìlà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ìta ti wí àṣẹ ti gùn Ifá ó bá ní ṣe Elédùmarè ó bá ní ṣe àwọn tó ṣàwó kù sẹ́yìn ọba wa ṣe Ifá ó bá wa ṣe Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe àwọn tó ṣàwó kù sẹ́yìn ọba wa ṣe o. Until tomorrow 12 noon Nigerian time on Sunday morning live streaming èmi ni ti yín ní tòótọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ yín olólùfẹ́ yín Ìyánífà Awóbánkẹ́fà tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí Ìyánífà Ẹwà olùdarí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá college níbi tá a ti ń kọ́ nípa ìmọ̀ Ifá Yorùbá àti ìṣẹ̀ṣe. I am your host and I will see you tomorrow on the Sunday morning live streaming 12 noon Nigerian time 7 a.m. EST 11 a.m. GMT. I am Ìyánífà Awóbánkẹ́fà. Everybody calls me Ìyánífà Ẹwà. I'm the founder of the Ifá college, the first soon to be accredited online university of Ifa and Yoruba studies in Nigeria. It's a fully online school so that it is easy for you to learn. If you have not subscribed for praying the right way in Ifa and Isheshe, you have not started your journey in Ifa. You have not, because that is your basis. So you want to click on the subscribe button if you are on YouTube. Click on the subscribe button and subscribe for that program. If you are on TikTok, click on the subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, click on the membership button, and let's get this journey started. I'm open to guide you, to add you up in the community so that we can learn, we can live, and we can make Ifa beautiful. If you have any question that has not been answered, please send a message via WhatsApp. I would answer your question. Ifa gbewa, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe gbewa, àwọn aláṣepọ̀ gbewa. For those that gave us gifts, adúpẹ́ gan ẹ ṣé ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti mú ọwọ́ yín ò ní kọ̀ sálẹ̀. Ajé á bá yín di, Ajé will increase your wealth, Ajé will find you. As you are giving to the furtherance of Ifá and Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ ni wọ́n á gbé yìí and they will move everything that has to do with you forward. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe náà tó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ajé will make it easy for you. For those of you that want to give, but you are in a very tight financial situation, Ajé will find you, Ajé will stay with you, Ajé will increase you. Until tomorrow, I say thank you so much. Let me see if we have any very important questions. But if I didn't answer your questions, please just send a message very well. Thank you for those of you on YouTube.